Check, check. Yo, yo, yo. Good evening, y'all. How's it going? How's it coming through? How does it sound? How does it look? There's like way more light in the room. It actually makes the camera look really good. I just don't like the big overhead light. Let me see. Maybe I could do something like. Okay, hold on. Turn off. I wonder if I should change the color temperature of. There's like some nanoleaf LED strips I have. Let me see. Should I try 5,000? Anyways, let me try to position everything. Feel like that's a good placement for them. Oh, jeez. That is not a good placement for the mic. Wait, hold on. Well, I could put it down. I guess like that. What did I do? Something different from the stream? Hold on. Didn't I stream with this setup from last time? Like last weekend? Wait. Maybe I could do this. A smidge. There we go. That's a little better. Anyways, how is the mic volume? The mic is pretty far from where I'm sitting. I just want to make sure it's being picked up. I know like a few streams ago, there was complaints of it clipping. Basically the other end of the spectrum. So I need you guys to help me with that. That. There we go. Wait. Oh, I know why. Hold on. There. Let me switch that. HDMI switcher in the back. I had to adjust. Okay. That's better. It should work. Yeah. Probably E. My glasses are blurry. Gosh, all of these. Every hard drive but the SSD loads so slow. There we go. My mouse is done charging by now. It's charging on my Logitech mouse. That's what that USB disconnect noise was. Do the do. That's good. Hello? What? Can I what?
It's the light.
You see it green? So I usually turn this off, Allie. You see it? It doesn't look too bad, right? Like, look. Yeah. See? You guys should still turn that off, or you think it looks okay? Well, what's all over the baby face?
Yeah, I tried to wipe it with the.
That's good. Sit. You can't have it sit in this, not yet. Change your diaper. Okay. Ow, what, ow, what, ow, what. Hey, what? Ugh. Excuse me. There, it's a little better. Yeah. Hello? Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Is that gonna work? I don't know.
This kind of works. It kind of works. It kind of works.
Okay, a shot.
My mom. My mom.
My hands feel all oily, bro. Are you touching lotion?
I got something watching. This one. Yeah,
Come next December, but
Alright, let's go.
Because he's so skinny. Good night,
What?
Jenny.
Night.
Yep.
Let's see now. Huh. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out. Okay. Could I... Trying to get a good shot, like facing down the desk, because I needed to do some stuff and I want you guys to watch. Oh, I guess I could Discord call into it. Yeah, that might be the best. So I don't need this. What I'll do is... I'll do the neck mount. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Check. Okay, there we go. Let's see. There we go. Time to clean some controllers, y'all. Yo, yo. There we go. All right, well, let's get to cleaning some of these Xbox controllers I got. I just feel crooked. There we go. The Wilhelm, hey, what's going on? Thanks for the follow. Good evening, kind sir. Good evening. We are cleaning some Xbox controllers that were given to me and possibly some other stuff. Yeah, basically, I was given a lot of games and consoles by my good friends. And no offense, but I'm just. No offense to them if they're watching. I don't think they are, but. I mean, they do come in the stream. I mean, like in the moment. I don't know if they're. I don't know what they're doing at home, but usually they'll say something if they're in stream. But no offense if they are, if you guys are looking, but I am deep cleaning the stuff you gave me. Yeah, I did some controller cleaning earlier today as well. That's awesome, bro. It's funny is I was doing a little bit of research. So for years I've always used these Clorox wipes, right? And um and I've seen like game shops and people, and they're always saying use alcohol, because they're saying that like Clorox will um like deteriorate like the rubber and stuff like that. And I was like, oh crap! And then they were explaining why, because I was about to clean this with alcohol and stuff like that, but I found out it depends on which of the Clorox or Lysol wipes you get. The ones that cause damage are the ones that have bleach in them. Um, because Lysol and Clorox, they make different series wipes. But the ones that have bleach in them are the ones that will actually take the paint and stuff off and do the damage, like they're talking about. How the bleach will dry out like the rubber and whatnot. But this specific kind is the one that has, I think, ammonia in it, right? What does it say? Ammonium chloride. I believe that's part of the ammonium family. Anyway, so no bleach, and how this was the safe option to use. But yeah, fair enough. Sorry I'm late, guys. Hey, what's up, Nate? It's all right. But yes, I've seen like a lot of like retro collectors and even some game shops I follow on Twitch, like Pink Gorilla. Um, the owner, he'll like you know clean controllers he gets in from like sales. People come in, they sell their stuff. And I always see him with like Windex and a Q-tip wiping stuff down. And so I know that like that's another good option is to either get rubbing alcohol or Windex. But I decided to go with this because I feel like it's just easier because obviously just it feels like you're able to get a better grip and cover more as you wipe versus like just a very specific area on a Q-tip. Um, what games you playing right now? The Wilhelm. Also, yeah. What controllers were you cleaning up today? Yeah. The reason why I'm cleaning up these, so yeah, um, my friends, they gave me their Xbox One and their married couple. They gave me their they're mostly switching to PC gaming and the Nintendo Switch, so they got rid of their like Xbox One and PS4 consoles. And so obviously with that, they gave me the controllers for the consoles, but specifically that's what I'm cleaning, and that's sort of again why I'm cleaning them. I'm playing Ender Magnolia. You know what? I haven't heard of that game. It's really cool. Let me look that up, actually. It's always cool. Ender Magnolia. Ender Magnolia. Oh, is it Ender Magnolia Bloom in the Mist? It's a Metroidvania. I'm guessing that was that like a fusion of Metroid and Castlevania kind of thing. Yeah, that one. Cool, cool, cool. And I was cleaning the Xbox Series and PS5 Edge. Oh, sweet. Yes, exactly. Oh, I'll have to check that out. I've honestly never heard of it until you just said that. This, let's see, this is. It's actually kind of hard to see even in like daylight, but there is a. Let's see if I can actually even get the lighting here. Oh, sorry, you can't really tell, but there's a Forza. Oh, there you can kind of see it. It's a Forza logo right here. And it's either Forza 3 or Forza 4. I don't know. Special edition controller, so. Which platform are you playing Ender Magnolia on? I guess we'll throw I guess we'll move them to the left. Finish controllers or go over here. The PS5. Sweet. Did you end up pre-ordering the Switch? Were you part of the Switch pre-order crowd? I'm sorry, the Switch 2 specifically. You know, I thought I was gonna have to get like a Q-tip or a toothpick to get these angles, but if you just index finger, get it tight right here, it seems to look, gets right up in there just fine. Also, where did my hold on a second, where did my music go? There we go. I was like, where'd my music go? Okay, there we go. Nice OG Xbox controller. Yo, what's up, Carlton? Nope, it got so expensive where I live. We're gonna wait until the end of the year. That sounds like a game plan. Nate, I haven't pre-ordered. Just playing by ear at this point. Nice. There aren't that many exclusive games for it yet as well, so I think it is worth the wait. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that seems to be the new trend now, right? Almost every game is multi-plat, right? It's like Final Fantasy you can get on the PlayStation. You can get it on the Xbox. You can get it on the Switch. You can get it on Steam. I don't know. I think as a collector, I'm annoyed by it, right? Because I want every system to have its like own like specific games. It's what makes it, right? Like the PS1, the N64, the Sega Saturn, right? The Dreamcast, GameCube, right? It's like the big three, but the big three all had their own games, so it was like it made it worth it, right? It's like you can't play Mario on the Xbox, so you get, so you buy a Nintendo to play your Mario. You buy your Xbox to play your Halo, and you buy your PlayStation to play your Final Fantasy, right? I've always kind of liked it. I mean, so here's the thing. That's from a collecting perspective, but from a practical perspective, that's also very expensive. I guess the trend nowadays is basically, it's how do you prefer to play the same game? It's like you can play, like I think of Call of Duty, right? It's like, do you prefer to play it with the DualSense with the PlayStation UI, or do you want to play it on the Xbox with the Series X controller and the Xbox UI, or do you want to play it on computer with, just whatever comes with how you play on a computer with a mouse, keyboard, and or controller? So that's obviously the direction we've been going with games, and I don't like it as much, but again, that's only just because as a collector, you're like, again, it's like, I want my different consoles for the different games, Nate says, but no doubt I will get it regardless because of backwards compatibility purposes. Yeah. I'm, Nintendo is out of all my consoles, Nintendo is my favorite. And Mario is my favorite, like, IP from Nintendo. So, since Mario Kart rolled as a launch title, that's like was enough motivation for me to get it. While it's not a AAA Mario game, I am a Mario fan, so I like all things Mario. Which basically means I like the AAA titles. I like spin-offs. I like the sports games, the racing games, the obscure, anything Mario related. Okay, I think that's okay. This is the Series X 20 years, the 20-year anniversary edition, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, you see right here. But this is the only Series X I have, which, by the way, I don't have a Series X Xbox. I use it for my PC. There's my main PC, my stream PC. But yeah, the only current Xbox thing I have is just the controller. I think I would like. I would like to eventually get a Series X and a PS5, but when this thing can play literally everything the Xbox and the PlayStation can play, it makes no sense for me to drop that money. Also, my wife would be mad at me, because it's like, obviously I'm not rich. I'm middle class, and obviously everything you see here is like stuff I like save for, right? Years and years. So just as a good steward of my finances, it wouldn't make sense to also have a PS5 and Xbox when my PC can play the same titles, And of course I can play, the nice thing about newer games, right, is that you can choose mouse keyboard, or would you like to play your game's controller? Most games now will switch over, like literally, like if I boot a game up and without turning us on, a game will literally be like start, escape, enter, spacebar to select stuff. As soon as you turn this on, and if it's connected to your PC, all of a sudden things will go from like start, escape, space to like A, B, X, select, left trigger, right trigger. Yeah, it makes sense. I saw my retro gaming collection some years ago. Nowadays, I play my retro games on a Steam Deck plugged into a CRT with proper scale. Oh, dude, that is sweet. That is a cool setup. That sounds like a really fun emulation station. There you go. Sounds like a fun time. Nate says, duh. Mario Kart World does look like a AAA title if you ask me. Jamie Vision, what's up, Psychog? Good to see you, bro. Okay, I think that one is done. Next. This is... Oh, yeah. I was trying to figure out the differences because... Let me see. No, these are the same. Okay, well, actually, no, they're not the same. Okay, so this is a Xbox One S controller. I did kind of found out for the first time today, but you can check it out. So let's see here. So, focus. You gonna focus or not? It's hard to see. This model number right here. You can't really see it. It's kind of hard to see. 1708, right? That is the model when the Xbox One S came out, and they made a revision with these controllers. Other than aesthetics, so like for those who don't know, sorry if you guys already know this, sorry, but for those who don't know, because there are some in chat who don't know, one major aesthetic difference is that this section is like it's like the same. It's like this is one piece, right? It goes all the way up to the top where the bumpers are. On the older versions, it like stops here, and then it creates and there's this new section right here. See it? That's the major aesthetic difference. Now on the bottom, they're both the same. You see that? And I'll show you. There's gonna be a difference because I actually even have the older the first gen. This is second gen. This is third gen, I guess they would call it. Or you could do model numbers, right? But to make it easy, just call it gen. Okay, so this one is model 1697. Okay. Obviously a different number from this one. But aside from the aesthetics, the one major difference is that Bluetooth, right? It's a different type of connectivity to the console, and the S's can connect Bluetooth to a computer. The S's were the first iteration or gen Xbox controllers that could connect Bluetooth to a PC. This cannot. This cannot connect to a PC. It also can't even connect to 8-bit DOE. I have two 8-bit DOE adapters. See, this is the first one I got from like what 2018, 2019? I forgot when this one came out. I got this one a few years ago. This one when it came out too, but this is the 8-bit DOE version 2 adapter. So even with the old like 2018, 2019 iteration 8-bit DOE adapter, this takes the oldest it will take for Xbox to connect to it is a 1S. So this being older than 1S will not even connect to this adapter. But it will connect to. Let me show you. Hold on one second. But if I'm not mistaken, the
the iteration before the 1S, the blue one I was cleaning, I'm pretty sure it can connect to these, if I was reading correctly. I think. But the first gen controllers, absolutely no hope. Those won't connect to anything but your Xbox One. Now, the reason why this is out here, I'm gonna do a YouTube video, I think, at some point explaining my living room setup and how my PC is connected to my living room. But you see right here, so this TV, right? This TV actually works as a fourth monitor for my PC. So that way, if I want a couch game, I just come out here with the controller, and how I do it is I duplicate my main monitor and the TV, both running at 4K, right? So it's not I'm extending it, because then you gotta do the annoying thing where you either have to go into each program and tell it to only to show on display this, or you gotta drag a program. So I just duplicate it. Makes it easier. But anyways, that's why I have the PC adapter hooked up to that, and it's out here. And this connects my PC to this TV. Receiver transceiver setup. Basically, it's a Cat 7 cable going down under the house from the office, and it carries both video and USB. So when it gets to here, you just do HDMI out to a TV, and then there's your two USB 2.0 ports. This supports up to 4K 60. They do make 3.0 USB hubs for video and receivers, or transceivers, what do they call it? Or, sorry. Transmitter? One's a transmitter receiver. I remember the correct terms. Anyways, I'm not always like, this was like a one and done purchase. I just found out how to do it, and I'm not like keeping up to date on the right terms, because it's not really my field, but someone who's in IT might be familiar with this stuff. But yeah, so they do make USB 3.0 ones, but to me it's pointless, because I'm not running anything that needs that sort of bandwidth, right? I just need mouse, keyboard. And with 2.0, you could technically run like webcams like 720p, 1080p if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I'm not going to stream out here with a webcam like connected, so I can sit on the couch or something. But sorry if you guys are chatting, I can't see the screen, but back to the office. So anyways, yes, there is behind the PC is the sender unit, I guess. See, I'm still messing up which one is. Anyways, this is the one you send the signal. The other one out there living room, that one receives the signal. Signal. Whew. Anyways, yes, this I think can, again, back to what I was saying, I think this one can connect to the PC adapter. I have to double check. It might be at 1S up only. These ones might be able to, but yeah. This is 2nd gen, again. And then this is 3rd gen. This is the Xbox One S. Okay, this one. Did I clean this whole thing? I can't remember. I'm going to do a quick wipe down. This one's not that dirty. I was mostly a one to clean the ones that I got from Chris and stuff. Okay. Now here we go. This is actually, get this. So here we go. Jesse, what is up? My main beef with Xbox is their numbering scheme is atrocious. It really is, dude. I mean, yeah, right? So it was like Xbox comes out, my friends and I are like, Xbox, sweet. Like, okay, cool. Like a great name for a console. you know, it leaves you room to basically call the Xbox 2. So what happens is, you know, there's like rumors of another Xbox, and people are going, "Oh, what's it gonna be? Oh, Xbox 2. Oh, like, sweet. It'll be just like PlayStation 2. Keep it simple." Next thing you know, the Xbox 360 comes out, and then people are like, "What? Okay." And then jokes were that the Xbox One was going to be Xbox 720. Actually, if you play what is it? Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. There's like kind of some humor about on one of the levels. It calls it like the Xbox 720, but just call it next one simply Xbox 6. Yeah, right? Exactly. Kind of like Mario Kart, right? Mario Kart has gone back and forth. It seems. Actually, I don't know. Actually, okay. So it's funny. In recent years, Mario Kart has kept up, and then finally called it with the number, right? Because you had Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, Double Dash, Wii, 8. Wait, how do we get to Mario Kart 8? Isn't it, oh, I guess it's probably including the GBA and DS and 3DS, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, finally, when the 3DS came out, they finally stopped calling it like Double Dash and Wii and whatever it might be, right? The Super Circuit, simply just Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8. And then you got us thinking, oh, sweet, I guess we're just gonna, you know, do numbers now. And then here we go with Super Mario Kart World. Has there really been 5? Yeah. So yeah, for the main, it's the main ones. Yeah. So you got Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo, Mario Kart 64 on the Nintendo 64, Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube, Mario Kart Wii on the Nintendo Wii, Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, and then, well, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, it's not really another number, but yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is basically the same one on the Wii U, just with all the DLC. And of course, the handhelds. So you have, was it Super Circuit, DS, 3DS? Yes, you had the Game Boy Advance one, the DS one, 3DS one, which is 7. Yeah, so 8. That's how they got 8, right? So you have the 5 console Mario Karts. You have the 3 handheld Mario Karts. Yep, they would. Tour would be 9 and World is 10. Yeah, are they going to go back to numbers after Mario Kart World? What are they going to do? The world may never know. But yeah, the naming thing, Psychog, yeah. It's funny that Nintendo is calling this next console the Switch 2. Is this the first console Nintendo has done where it's like a sequel, like using a number? It's like we sort of got something close with Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and then the Wii and the Wii U. Wii U was Wii 2 was dumb. Yeah, why'd they call it Wii U? Because remember the whole thing was like, we would like to play. What was the whole thing with Wii U? Was there a slogan like that? Was it like, we and you would like to play? But, oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys. So, this is 3 different generations of Xbox controllers. So this is the OG Xbox. I'm sorry, 3 generations of the Xbox One controller. This is the first iteration from like 2013, right? Is that when the Xbox One came out, right? Right? Am I getting it right? Box controller. Let me see. Hold on. Poor marketing is what it is. Did you just say stupid Nintendo Wii U? You plug in the touch controllers into NES with an adapter and vice versa. I'm me and I'm you. How's your night going, Jesse? Did you have pizza tonight? Let's see. I'm trying to look up the site I was looking at earlier today. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and I also updated all the Xbox controllers. If you have a computer, one of the easiest ways too is just by connecting them via USB or micro USB. But I found out the Xbox controllers are very specific. You can't use any micro USB. You have to use one that's rated 2.0. And easiest way to look at the USB A side of the plug, right? Right here. See it? That's black. Okay. Easy way to tell between generation 3 is easy because it's like blue, and then it's like 3.1 and 3.2. It's like, yeah, we're getting into like teal and light blue. Forget that. Anyways, the hardest one to remember is always whether it's 1.0 or 2.0, because 1.0 basically is just going to be for charging. It's not going to allow you to connect and do anything other than it being charged. You can't even use it on your computer. So you need 2.0 rated, which is black. But that's the easy way to tell that plastic part there in a USB cable. If it's black, it's 2.0. If it's white, it's 1.0. Because I knew that, and I thought maybe it didn't matter with the controller. I'm like, maybe enough data can be used to like get stuff done, like update a controller over 1.0 speeds, but it can't. I have a crap ton of micro USBs, and I was like, wait, none of them are working. But what would happen is I'd plug this into a computer, or any of them. I think I started with this one. I was like trying to like connect it and like open up the Xbox accessories app, which is on the PC, which is the app that lets you update your controllers. And I'd plug the controller and it would vibrate, but then it wouldn't show up in the app. And I tried different like USB cables. I was like, what the heck? And I remembered, like, oh my gosh, I think I know what it is. So I went and found this. Actually, it's actually an Xbox specific USB cable or micro USB. I mean, you can use any 2.0 micro USB, but I think this might be the only 2.0 micro USB I have. Anyways, but I updated it using that. That's also what I was doing earlier today. Yeah, I spent like hours just looking up like information on Xbox controllers. It was so the reason why is that like I have my Xbox controllers, or I have a bunch of them used for different reasons. Cody the Wolf, what's up, bro? Cody the Wolf, the OG. Been with me since 2019, back in the Skyrim days, bro. Just got done building a Magic Commander deck. Sweet. How's the weather over there, bro? Are you around any of that tornado weather? But yeah, what I was saying is that I spent a lot of today, just reading stuff about Xbox controllers. Yeah, everything from, which ones connect to what, and learning about the different generations with the model numbers and what the capabilities are, what's safe to clean with, right? Earlier I was talking to Windhelm, and I was telling him that I was going to be cleaning with, alcohol and Q-tips, but I found out you can use Lysol and Clorox because they're not, if they don't have bleach. This one is ammonium chloride based. But yeah, this is their like disinfecting wipes like series. They have like other versions that are like, so like these, yeah. So this one is obviously kitchen, bathroom, but also you can use in electronics, right? But they do make versions that are more corrosive and more potent, which you should not be using on like stuff that you don't want to deteriorate. So like the Clorox and Lysol wipes that have bleach in them, which are generally the more powerful ones, they're more like heavy duty, those you don't want to use in a controller because the rubber thumbsticks and then the rubber backings on some of them, right? Any part that's rubber, okay? The bleach will like corrode, and they can also, if you have like paint on a controller, so like you see this Forza one, it's got those lines there. The Lysol and Clorox wipes that have bleach in them could take that paint off. Missing 4 cards, and yeah, I'm in the Midwest. You're in the West Tennessee. Dude, tornado weather has been wild. You know what's funny is I think tornado weather is always wild, but TikTok really does showcase. Dude, there's been more tornado footage in the past few years than there's ever been. I mean, dude, like people have phones now that record such good quality, and it's like makes it so easy to like take out your phone and record a tornado. Like even if you're not a storm chaser, it just makes it really easy for people to like pick up tornado videos, and it's so cool, man, to see some tornadoes. Obviously it's sad that the ones that do a lot of damage, but I mean, like, just the ability to, I don't know, you see like, tornadoes forming, touching ground, all that stuff, like, just a new era of people being able to record stuff a lot easier. That wipe is a little dry. We're gonna get out a new one, but yeah, the major difference, I don't know if you can see, you see how the blue one has a headphone jack, auxiliary jack, and this one doesn't. So this is the launch model. This is, let's see, okay, here we go. Yeah, up here, yeah. Check it out, folks. Check it out. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, original version. So this one is the 2013 edition, model 1537. The one was launched with the Xbox One console November 2013. Then this blue one right here is the first revision, I guess, or second gen, whatever you call it. The shoulder buttons were redesigned for improved responsiveness, and a 3.5mm jack headphone was added near the controller's expansion port. So, again, this is, let me see, right here. That's what they're calling the expansion port. That thing right there. And do you see just what it told us? They added that jack near the expansion port. So this is the revision. This is the launch one. And then this is the 1S. And then that is it that I have. The third revision. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Technically, I have the next gen, the 3rd revision or 4th gen, right? The Series X. So this is the Series X controller. Sorry, yeah, we need to clean this one. I'm not doing a super detailed clean. Like, I should get a toothpick and go into the plastic, but I think if I'm gonna do that, I think I might actually dismantle the controller, get behind the batteries, unscrew it, whatever. Because that's actually how you have to, that's actually how you swap out the thumbsticks. You actually have to open these up, and you actually have to break the tag that's back here. So where it showed the model number and stuff. There's a screw underneath like a piece of that tag. It's like it's like a sticker. It's like in the middle. You actually have to, unfortunately, you have to break it with a screwdriver. But the point where you break it, I don't think is over anything important, anyways. So, but yeah, like I'll just show you. I mean, for those who don't take apart an Xbox controller often, see the hole right there. See that? I mean, there's a number here next to the model number. Model is 1697. So it says 1697, and then I don't know what that dash is. That's not really important because all the Xbox controllers right here is all yellow is right here. So yeah, again, where you kind of break the sticker, it's not really, ruining anything you need to see. But anyways, this is where you would have to unscrew it, to be able to kind of pop off this stuff and like separate the faceplate from the back. And if I'm going to be going in here and like getting detailed, it's like I might as well do a full detail job and actually just disassemble it and then get in there, because the toothpick is basically just to kind of clean, like it's like so you don't have to dismantle anything, you just kind of clean it, right? And it'll do a fine job. But if I'm going to put that much effort into it, like other than what I'm doing right now, then I might as well just quickly unscrew it, dismantle it. It actually doesn't take that long to dismantle. It's literally just you pop like this right here, this section. This literally pops off. Like you just get like something to kind of get in there to wedge it, right in here, and you just kind of pop it off. And then if you want to separate the faceplate from the back of the controller, that's where loosening that screw comes in. But I would probably do that and then go inside internally and then clean some stuff up. But anyways, how's everybody's night going? What'd you guys do tonight? Also, more importantly, what did you guys eat tonight? You know we always like to talk about what we had for dinner. I had teriyaki from this place called Teriyaki Madness. Psycog, have you heard of them or have you had them yet? They are a chain. They recently opened one here in Torrance. Anyways, yeah, called Teriyaki Madness, and I've had them like 3 or 4 times now. I got their chicken teriyaki bowl with veggies, but their veggies were actually really good. You know what's funny is most of the time, like places that say, "Do you want veggies?" I say no. Reason why is I actually feel like it takes away from like the rice and the meat. Like, when I go to Flame Broiler, I used to get with veggies, it's like just like basic steamed veggies, right? Your basic teriyaki veggies like carrots, broccoli, and was it cabbage, right? I've noticed though, and maybe it depends on the place, but it seems like most places, if you get veggies, it kind of waters down the teriyaki sauce that the place uses, right? Whether it's Flame Broiler or anybody else, that's what I've noticed. And it's not like a weird, like I don't eat vegetables or something like that. It's like I love vegetables, It's just when it comes to teriyaki bowls, I kind of just like it when it's like teriyaki chicken, white rice, green onion, and sesame seeds. That's like what I want, you know. It's kind of like the same concept of like when you get like a, you know, like a smash burger. It's like you actually don't get it with lettuce and tomato, right? It's like usually generally when you get a smash burger, it's like it's actually pretty simple. It's like mustard, ketchup, pickle, and some places do like diced onion, you know, diced cooked onion, kind of like McDonald's, right? How they do their small minced ones, dehydrated ones. But you know, smash burgers, they kind of most of them are built from like a purist standpoint, so it's like not a lot of veggies on it. That's kind of the approach when I do teriyaki. Is it? I don't get a lot of veggies on it. Not because I don't like them. It's just because I think it gets in the way of what the flavor profile I want. It kind of waters down the sauce, you know, just from them being steamed. I mean, it's not a major difference, but it's enough for me to notice. But anyways, that being said, this place does veggies, but they do the veggies really well. It was like the veggies were like, dude, they might actually cook them on the grill before they throw them in with the teriyaki chicken and rice. It was like zucchini, onion, but the onions were like they looked like they were grilled. They looked like grilled like big pieces of grilled onion. Of course, they had cabbage and some carrot, but it was more like shredded carrot instead of usually like the carrots that are like cut like, you know, chopped like circles, like medallions, kind of whatever. Haven't been yet to Madness. Check them out. Yeah, they're pretty good. Very different from like, you know, Kasai or Yogis or Rascals. They're a little different style, but yeah, I had them tonight. They also do these like cream cheese and crab rangoons, like these like deep fried. They almost look like empanadas actually. How they do these rangoons, because generally, you know, like the rangoons are like, I don't know, like any other dumpling, right? You guys have had them before, but how they do them here, it looks like an empanada. I mean, it's not like thick like an empanada, but it's the same like that half circle, like folded over, and so it's like pretty big. But yeah, that's what I had tonight. Has anybody been playing Oblivion Remastered? Jesse, I don't know if you're still here lurking, but I know you're playing it, girl. I'll be at work, and sometimes I'll pull up Discord, and it'll say you're playing it. Like it'll show your status. I've been having issues running Oblivion. I you know, because I have it on Game Pass, and so I'm playing it on the computer. And dude, there's been a lot of crashes. I've got a lot of weird like bugs, but it's really interesting because it's like it seems like there's two camps who can run the game. People who are like, I haven't had any problems, and then people who are like, I keep getting these messages where it's like critical error, and it shuts down the game. It's like not enough memory. It's like, dude, I was part of that camp. So when it came out, what, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, I'm like still in the opening area. You know, when you go to like the sewers, right? It's like you take the second path away from the Emperor, right? And then you meet up again. I've like played further on like the original Oblivion, but that's how I know. Like, what I'm saying, like you meet up again with the Emperor, because I know that's what happens because I've played it. But yeah, so I've just had issues playing it. I beat Hebereke and Hebereke 2. Is that how you pronounce it? I've never heard of that. What is that? Let me see. What do we got? It's a video game developed by Sunsoft. Okay, that was released primarily in Japan. It's in a few releases in Europe. With a few releases in Europe and one release in North America. It was one of the company's main franchises during the 1990s. Okay, so you beat the first one. And then number 2. Oh, a lot of them. Oh, they're still going. Okay. Oh, it's on the Switch and Windows? Okay, I'll have to check it out. Very cool. Okay, so when you say you beat the first one, you mean like the OG on the NES Famicom? That's cool. Let's see. Dude, I like that artwork right there. That's really cool. I like the colors and everything. So it's a what, like a platformer? Looks fun. The first one came out 30 years ago. That's wild. Cool that they're still going though. Might as well clean this one too. I mean, this one's cleaned periodically, but wouldn't hurt to give this just a little wipe down. Why not, since we're already here with a wipe and holding it at this point. Cool. Next, we got this one. This one's gonna need I can feel it's like sticky from oil and stuff, but yeah. This is the other one that was given to me. It was I got 3 from Steph and Chris. I got this one, this Advanced Warfare Call of Duty one, and this Forza one. Now it's funny that the Advanced Warfare one is first gen. Let's see. Let me pull up the camera again. Yeah, so it's the first Metroidvania. Dude, that's the second time I've heard that term tonight. Windhelm, are you still here? Or sorry, Wilhelm. Sorry, not Windhelm. Wilhelm, are you still here? Even Psychog, he just used that terminology. Okay, I didn't know that was like a descriptor or like a type of subset of games. Like, but it makes sense. I mean, combining the 2 games to like that fusion and using that, like calling it that to describe it. It's pretty cool. It makes sense though. Yeah. Wilhelm was in here earlier, Psychog, talking about how he was playing Ender Magnolia. Have you heard of Ender Magnolia, Psychog? I heard about it for the first time tonight too, and he was saying it's a Metroidvania game. But yeah, so this. Look at the bottom. We got these 2 special editions from. I'm sorry. Yeah, these 2 special edition controllers and this basic black one from Steph and Chris. So I got the all black one, first gen, right? There's the expansion, no jack. We cleaned the Forza one, second gen because it has the expansion with the phone jack. That's how you tell. But yeah, this one is the first gen. So I get no jack. But yeah, let's get to wiping this bad boy down. Yeah, I looked into seeing if it was going to be okay to clean this because as you can see, it's got a lot of paint on it. And, you know, I just want to be careful to not, like, damage that paint. Ender Magnolia. A good one with a lot of Soul's influence. Very cool. Also, good evening, Mason. Good to see you. Mason, have you been playing Oblivion Remastered? But yeah, you see how it's like got paint on here? So I was worried about this. All of this. But then I found out supposedly these specific wipes are not corrosive to paint and like rubber and stuff. Only the wipes with bleach in them. So interesting enough, Heavy 1 is Souls-like hard, and Heavy 2 is like a cakewalk. Interesting. I don't even have that game. Nope, don't know that I will. I see Elder Scrolls as existing as sandboxes for mods. It would be really cool if they remade Morrowind, Daggerfall, and Arena. People are saying that. Speaking of Daggerfall, there's like the Daggerfall on the Unity engine. Have you guys seen that? Basically, it's Daggerfall on the Unreal, or sorry, the Unity engine. And like, apparently has some like quality of updates aside from just graphics. But like, I don't know much about Daggerfall or Arena other than I've like tried like the first few minutes of each game. Well, actually, Arena I messed around for like a few hours. You know, like just getting out of the frickin' sewers. It's as far as I got with Arena. And it has a terrible freaking control scheme because it's like old as hell. But yeah, Daggerfall only a few minutes. But it would be cool if, you know, they remastered Daggerfall, Morrowind, and Arena. Imagine that, like a trilogy. But I feel like the games are so big, it's probably not. It wouldn't be released as a trilogy, like Crash Insane Trilogy or something, you know? I played all of them. Arena had riddles. Arena looks really cool, though. I will say that for as much as the little that I played with it, it looks really cool. Like, if you can get past the dated graphics, it looks like a fun game. Dude, this is getting dry already. I think it's from all the freaking oil and residual like dirt and grease stuff on this controller. Yeah, this might have to actually do 2. I wonder if they'll do an Xbox Series X Pro, like a mid-gen, sorry, midlife update refresh. Is that what they call it? Midlife refresh. In one of those games, if you have too much money, you can't run. It's interesting. Yeah, I know in like definitely in Skyrim, you carry too many things. It says you can't run and you have to walk. And if you're not careful, you can be stuck like in a place where you're nowhere near a town or a vendor. So you have to end up dropping stuff and like choosing what you're gonna give up in Skyrim. Because you can't fast travel when you're over cumbered. Okay. This is feeling pretty good. It's not feeling as sticky. Yeah, with all the dried like dirt and oil and stuff, it's like caked on here. It's like when you press and squeeze, you can like feel it like your fingers still like I don't know, they're like attached. Still, they're sticky. Is that the word I'm looking for? There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be so. The reason why, again, I had aside from just trying to clean all the stuff I got, usually like when I buy used stuff or whatever, uh, I always like even though they say it's refurbished, I always kind of do it when I get to my house. I always do like a round of like cleaning it myself, just regardless, just sanitizing stuff that comes in my house. Uh, but I mostly got out the controllers because I was trying to figure out like what will work for my computer, what will work for this computer. So like, so me and Allie can both play. So I had to figure out controllers that will work for this computer, because when I play with Allie, I want her to use this computer. Um, and then work with the Xbox One in the entertainment center in the living room, and then also work with the adapter that I showed you guys in the living room so I can couch game from my PC on the TV. And so, yeah, I think to a lot of people that's like, okay, yeah, I will never have those struggles. But yeah, basically how I have it figured out so for this computer, I connect this one over Bluetooth. And I actually got my Bluetooth Wi-Fi adapter out today, and I forgot all about that. But yeah, I was like, oh, I don't use Bluetooth with this one because it keeps disconnecting. And I forgot, if you have Bluetooth or Wi-Fi on these computers, like a desktop, if you guys are not connecting the antenna, that's why your Bluetooth and your Wi-Fi sucks. You If you guys buy computers, like the motherboard comes with these antennas. You really need to be using these because if you don't, like, you see these little these little things right here. Like, if you take this off, it's two like little pin knobs, or whatever it is. Dude, the Bluetooth range is like maybe like from here to here. Okay, and like I was wondering why even sometimes playing here, like why like the controller would like disconnect and reconnect when playing games. And I was like, oh, maybe there's just too much Bluetooth interference. No, if you're not using the antennas that come with the motherboard for the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so Wi-Fi, it's a lot more forgiving, but the Bluetooth, not so much. Um, so yeah, it was disconnecting like back, like disconnecting, reconnecting. I'm like, I never use it, so I was just using this C USB cable to play it. I was like, you know what? I want to play it wirelessly. Again, found out, I'm like, oh yeah, I have the antenna that came with the motherboard, so I hooked it back up. Works great. Now for Allie, what I'm using um, for her setup to reach over to her side of the desk. I'm having her use this Xbox One S controller. This one is a Series X. This is a One S. I obviously USB is not going to work because I'm not going to run a long USB cable to that side of the desk. I don't know where the antennas are for this motherboard. It's another pre-built from NZXT. I probably have to look. Anyways, I don't know where that could be, so I'm like, well, the solution is 8-bit DOE adapter. These 8-bit DOE adapters also kind of work like the PC Xbox adapters. You can connect a Xbox controller via this 2.4 gigahertz adapter, just like that. And it reaches all the way over there, and it's great. Okay? So that got sorted out, and I was like, okay, well, what am I going to use from the couch? Oh, sorry. Don't check the Discord. I saw it on stream. Wait, hold on. Hey, yo, what is this? What? Yo, that's the Papa Bless, bro. Papa Bless. Dude. Oh, man. Daddy John right there, bro. Daddy John. Hey, let's just leave it up, huh? There you go. Beautiful. But yeah, so I got these two sorted out. I need to sort out the couch gaming option from the PC in the living room. So I'm like, well, I have the One S, so this will work for that one. Let's see. This might also connect to the PC adapter. I think I'll have to verify it. But yeah, I think that one can too. So then we can do 2-player from the couch. Okay, so that's what I still need to figure out. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud as I'm also explaining things. So this controller was out in the living room, and how me and Allie play from my PC, couch gaming in the living room, is that I was using this one, she was using this one. But now that this one is in here for this PC, I need to figure out the second player option for her, which I think I was mentioning earlier that the Xbox adapter does work with the second gen ones. These. So if that works, then that'll be solved. And then these three will be the dedicated Xbox One controllers, meaning Xbox console only, because that's all they can do. So then I don't have. So then I'll have three controllers to do for that. And then I figured out. I was trying to figure out another option. Are Apple TVs out there? And I was like, well, there's some fun games I want to be able to play here and there. And I don't like the idea of it's kind of annoying to disconnect the Xbox controller, sync it to the Apple TV, and then when you want to use the Xbox controller again for something else, you gotta do it again, whatever. So I was like, oh, I think maybe I'll use a dedicated I don't know, like a dedicated PS4 controller or something. But yes. What else? What else? Okay, so that's clean. That's clean. That's clean. I think I've wiped this one down. Oh, we'll just do a quick wipe at this one. I don't always have a can of Mountain Dew sitting here in my PC. You know, I usually only drink it as like a treat when I like stream. So don't think I'm like some odd gamer boy who's always got Mountain Dew at his PC. Trust me, I drink lots of water. That's like usually all I ever drink. And then you've heard me talk about how if I'm not drinking water, then I'll enjoy a Coke Zero. So, but when I want to treat myself, I'll have a real Coke or a real Mountain Dew or real soda. It doesn't matter what it is. Point is, I'll treat myself to real soda on the weekends usually. I'm trying to do like an 80-20 diet. Been trying to lose weight, right? And again, I'm not going to do 100% like diet where it's like, yeah, I can lose a crap ton of weight really quickly, but I'm trying to make lifestyle changes, not just a 90-day fix. So I'm doing the 80-20 approach. 80% of the time you eat well, 20% of the time eat what you want. Gamer fuel, that's right. Well, here we go. I wiped down the controllers. Trying to wipe down. Might as well just wipe down a little bit of this mouse pad here too. But what sucks about this mouse pad, you can only clean it like with like wipes or a spray and a wipe, like a cloth. You cannot clean these with like mild dish soap and water, like any other big mouse pad. Like I have the big Corsair ones, like the same size. It's like if you look at videos how to clean a desk mat, right? And some of them were like, yeah, you roll them up, you put them in the bathtub, and fill it up with warm water and soap, and then it's like you can't do this RGB one. So it's like, well, how the frick do I clean it? Is it just like you just let it get dirty? Well, the answer is no. And so sometimes what I'll do is I'll do this, and you will see it. Like you get a Clorox wipe and you wipe this like RGB desk pad, you'll see like when you scrub and stuff, like it'll pick up like brown and stuff like that from your palm sweat or whatnot. So that is the solution for these RGB desk pads. Yeah, you cannot get these wet. You're gonna have to either use some sort of cleaning spray and in a microfiber cloth, or just use one of these and do your best. Oh boy, I think I just saw something else you posted, Psychog. Let me see. Papa Smurf, bro. Are you, dude? Psychog, are you finding these, or are you just using a generator right now? Papa bless. It's like, what is it? What are the key words we got here? So, father, the Pope, and pizza. I'm generating them. It's hilarious. Hold on, let's see something. There we go. Anyways, I posted in Discord. Sorry, it's messy now. I like made it nice and clean, and so I could post it in Discord. But oh, by the way, yeah, if you guys have setups, post in Discord. I want to see whether it's your desk, where your computer's at, or your entertainment center, or your gaming corner or gaming room. Post it so I can see it and everyone else can see it. Cause I want to see it. But yeah, new desk setup. Basically, we got rid of that small like IKEA table I was using, and Ali had this other small table. Basically, these are Alex drawers, right? Alex cabinets, Alex filing cabinet. This though is not the butcher block top from IKEA, because those butcher block tops are particle board and they will bend. They won't bend though if you have a simple setup, like a single monitor where your PC is like the weight's over the Alex desk, right? Or sorry, the Alex drawer, right? Or cabinet. But as soon as you put weight in the middle, like two monitors, like we did over under setup, or let's say support for monitors off to the side, but the mount is the C clamps like in the middle, it will bow. People have posted an IKEA PC setups. If you have the Alex drawer with so you have the IKEA Alex drawers with the IKEA tabletop butcher block top. You put too much weight, the tables literally start to go like this. They literally start to dip in the middle, and on the ends where they sit, like they come up like this, like literally right here. Like these will start raising up. So I didn't want that. There's workarounds where you can get like metal brackets and you can get like you can buy the legs, right? And you can drill them in and then have them in the back. But it's like I don't want that. I want a plug and play approach. I just want a table. I don't want any support brackets. I don't want any legs. I don't want extra work. I just want to get the tabletop, put it on, not worry about it again. So we actually bought a legit butcher block top, not particle board, like one actually from Home Depot. It's obviously more expensive. This one was like in the 500 range, right? So it's like but it's legit. It's like a legit butcher block top. It's not gonna bend. But we kind of spent the money because it was important to us, right? For those who it's like the desk is not that important, obviously I could see why you'd be like, that's like overkill. But it's just we all prioritize our hobbies differently. It's like stuff that you're into. I'd be like, why would you spend that amount of money? I don't even need that. Vice versa, you see me talk about the desk, you're like, I would never spend that much. Like, yeah, I don't doubt it. But anyways, let's take a quick break, and then when we come back, let's see what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll get into some more gaming. But yeah, first of all, yeah, let's just take a break right now, and then we'll figure it out when we get back. Okay, give me a few, y'all.
Okay. I guess Nate's saying new game, baby. That's right. It's what is it? Super Mario Land, Wario Land, right? Let me see. I got Groundwork Coffee Organic Black Gold from Costco. So good. I'll have to check them out. I've been seeing Groundwork's name like all over. I've like seen their vans around the South Bay. Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. Anyways. Hold on one second. We're gonna go on a search. I think so let's go find the actual physical cartridge, because obviously for streaming, emulation is how I need to do it to make it work well. But hold on.
Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, that should be good. All right. Here's my closet of games and random accessories and crap, as you can see. Where do I keep? I actually forgot where I kept all my Game Boy games. I think they're all in here. Hold on. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna move to. Look, here's my Game Boy. Just like Game Boy carrying cases. Yeah, the organization's gonna get a lot better because there's a lot more space over at my desk in the drawers and the cabinets. So I'm gonna put a lot of this stuff so it's not just arbitrarily piling up, because that's what it's doing right now. It's like there's a sense to organize it. Half of it is like organized. Half of it's just find a spot. Yeah, nothing in here. Yeah, you see this? This is my old Game Boy carrying case that I got in elementary school. This is my Game Boy I've had since elementary school, man, in the 90s. First game was Pokemon. It was red version. And then this is actually my brother's. I'm holding a lot of our stuff at my place. But this is his Game Boy. He got the Indigo with blue version. And then I got the Atomic Purple with red version. And this was his carrying case, or is his carrying case. Again, I'm holding our stuff here. Okay, hold on. I'm sure it's in these boxes. Yeah, a lot of random junk in here. Sorry, I can't see chat right now, you guys. Excuse me a second. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Look, Mason. I don't know if you're actively watching. I know you're probably listening, but look. You recognize these? These StarCraft burned copies that you gave me? Because it was I guess it did need a CD key. You did a good job printing these out. The colors and everything. Really cool. Medal of Honor. Oh, one of David, damn it, my brother. He's letting one of his friends borrow my freaking Elder Scrolls game. Because here's the construction set. Battlefield 1942. By the way, I have all the boxes. They're just somewhere else. Call of Duty. Half-Life 2, when it was a CD and it came in 5 discs. It's funny. When I got this, when Half-Life 2 at launch was CDs. 5 discs. Halfway through, or a few years later, they updated to a DVD. I think my brother has that version. I think it's just 1 disc. Photoshop. Anyways, where can I put this temporarily? These are loose game. All the loose games in here too. What is in here? More games? Yep. Damn it! I'm saying damn it because I got to go through a bunch of these to find the games I need. Here we go. Excuse me, princess. Did I just use glue for that? That's my guess. You gave it to me for Christmas. Okay. Okay, let's see. A lot of loose stuff in here. Hey, check it out. I do not own a. I don't own a Virtual Boy. Virtual Boy. Was it Sega Saturn? But I do own a physical copy of Mario Tennis because, like I said, even though I play everything emulation, I still always try to get the physical stuff. Random Game Gear. Okay, Sonic Chaos, Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, so it's not going to be in here. Let's see, it's probably going to be in hither. This one's got way more in it. Yep, it's maxed out. Oh, shiza. Well, at the top we got the look at Game & Watch Gallery 1 and 2. Triple Trouble. Two copies of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Game Gear. See, oh look, here you go. Donkey Kong Land. Hey, look, it's Alleyway. I just posted a video on this and made a short or slash TikTok of unboxing it and booting it up, playing a little bit. We got Tetris. Married Kate and Ashley. Yeah, some of the stuff was just from VGM, the video game subscription box. Here's baseball. We played that. Okay, well here's Wario Land 2. We're not here yet, but when we do get there, we will be ready. Okay, Tetris Attack. Pokemon Crystal version, Mr. Nuts. Where's Mr. Nuts, dude? Is this some like Temu version of like Conquer or something? This is the Game Boy Color Donkey Kong Country. A very watered down port, I'm sure. This is Pokemon Red, but this one is missing, obviously, the label. This is not the one I got when I was a kid. I wasn't that dumb to destroy it. I've never been into tossing like the N64 boxes I had, artwork, manuals. I've kept them all, as you can see. Now, these are French versions I got in a haul. Gold and silver. Kirby's Dream Land. Cool, cool, cool. Barbie Pet Rescue. Hey, check it out. What we got here? Is this it? Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3. See? Check it out, guys. It's right here. Now, obviously, we're not going to be playing this on a Game Boy live on stream. We're going to be using the emulator. But here, where's the Game Boy at? There we go. First Wario game, that's right. It's so funny how it like got introduced and it just gradually became its own IP. Alright, let's boot it up, right? I gotta reseat that. Look at that. You can always tell when the Game Boy makes that noise, but then you see this black bar, that means it. Try it again. So get this. When it comes to check it out. It's most likely it's going to be a connection issue, probably just dirty or something, right? They actually say one of the best ways to clean it, aside from like alcohol and a Q-tip or Windex Q-tip, is to actually about 10 times minimum, maybe more. You do this. Now the reason why you want to do it because the contacts, what they're doing is actually rubbing on each other, and that's actually going to rub off any stuff that's on the contacts. So this is recommended. Like even for your N64, you put it in, it's having trouble. They say take it out, in and out like 10 times. Okay. Let's see if this works. Look at that. See, what did I say? Kind of hard to see, actually. You can't even hear it, can you? Wait, let me I think it's a mic setting. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I turned off voice isolation. Let's see. I gotta watch the intro, I guess. Well, there's files on here. 0237. Is that coins? I don't know what that means, but hold on one second. Okay. It's probably not loud enough actually to be picked up by. Okay, what are you supposed to do here? Oh, okay. Okay, whatever. Yeah, let me put some of this stuff away. I just wanted to pull out the physical one and just see how it was. Boot it up for a second, right? Okay, yeah, let me just put these over here. We'll organize these in a bit. Don't want to bore you guys with organizing my Game Boy games back into a box. Okay, let's switch over.
Okay. Whoops. Sorry, hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay, let's get this going, huh? Whoops. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Dolt. How's the game audio? Is it too loud? Do I need to turn it down? It sounded like it was a little too loud. What do you guys think? Okay. Yeah, let's try this out. Okay, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. How does the mic with the game playing at the same time sound? Huh? How does the mix sound? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Is my voice louder than the game, or are we fighting here? Check, check. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Chat, let me know. What do you guys think? In your guys' expert opinion, of course. Sounds good. Okay. Very good, then. I will, we'll play the game. So what is the premise here? What's the context here? Still having our time understanding. Who's our enemies? Why are we here? What in the... Okay, what is that? Oh, heart. going back up the ladder because I don't want to miss anything. What the frick? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, now it makes sense what that was. Uh oh. Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah, we could do that. What a friggin'... The player traverses theme zones consisting of levels, each of which scattered with collectible coins, which can be used to purchase items that aid the player in progressing the stages. Alright. What is the background of the story? Why are we here? Dude, what the frick? Oh, there we go. Woo! I was like, there's no way, man. What? Dude. The controls seem pretty nice, pretty simple. Not bad. Like, the physics and everything, pretty straightforward. Nothing too technical. Definitely not a Souls game. Why did a mole just throw a coin into there? What's the heart and this thing for? Plus on a coin and then the heart? Coin heart, is that what that is? The heck? Oh my gosh. What is it, you gamble for stuff? It says after being ejected from Mario's castle in the previous game, Wario resolves to get his own castle. One even bigger and more impressive than Mario's. To fund his extravagant dream, he travels to Kitchen Island, where the brown sugar pirates have hidden many treasures and coins, including a golden statue of Princess Peach. You know what's funny as you're saying this? I'm now remembering. I guess this has to do with me being I guess I'm a middle millennial, born in '89, but my first consoles were really like the 3D era. Like I didn't have a Genesis or a Super Nintendo. Those were before my time. Those were elder millennial systems. Middle millennials were mine. Mine was a Saturn, and a lot of millennials' first console was also either a PlayStation or a or N64. With that being said, that era of gaming, the 3D era, is when they started really painting or providing context for the game with intros and whatnot, right? But I forget that a lot of games, if you want to know all that information, like Nate, what you just shared, it's included in the manual. I forgot all about that. Yeah, right around the 3D era of like Saturn and 64 and PS1, it's like manuals were simply just like explanations of like inventory, button layouts, like not too much in depth of like the story because technology was good enough to where the game can explain better. You know what I'm saying? And again, I forget for like Game Boy and Super Nintendo and Nintendo, it's like the manuals, the stuff that they would show generally on N64, Saturn, and PS1, like to explain the game, was generally found in the manuals because the game couldn't or didn't have the ability to tell you about these things. I forgot all about that. It says, Wire intends to retrieve this statue and sell it back tomorrow for the price of the castle after exploring Island, stealing the pirate treasure in the castle, collects all the treasures, and has enough coins to reach the 9999 limit. The genie will give him Wario an entire planet with his face etched on the surface. That sounds like a 100%ing the game. I mean, if we can get that when we beat the game, that'll be sweet, but that may have to be when we circle back and do the 100% Mario game playthroughs. All right. But yeah, going back to talking about the controls. Yeah, very straightforward. Feels nice. Very simple. Right? You know, I kind of mentioned that even with the I mentioned that with the Super Mario Land games, like especially the first one, about how like the controls and the physics were like simplified in such a way that it made it like it was actually like the controls are like easier. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like jumping, landing, everything's just like very simplified. I guess even like, yeah, watered down. Oops. Yeah, how do we get? Yeah, so it's like the timing of the jumps, how you gotta jump, how you gotta land. It's not as like precise. Oh, there we go. What the heck is that? Heck? What am I supposed to do with that guy? Okay. Anyways, yeah, because the controls are like simplified, they're easy. It just kind of makes it fun, you know. Again, it's not very technical in how you have to. Again, as I mentioned, the timing of the jumps, the placement of the jumps, right? Like, again, that's what makes it fun. I don't know if I'm... I don't know if I'm going backwards or the level actually does go left. Oh yeah, that is where I came out of, or went into. Dude, what are you supposed to do here, man? The heck was that? Bro, what are you supposed to do? At the end of the level, man. You're too small. Oh, okay, okay. Wait, what? What the frick are you supposed to do? It's just the end of the level? You get normal instead of dragon. Well, here we go. I'm normal. Isn't this normal? Oh! Wait, no, that's not normal. Wait, are you serious? What the frick? You can't beat the level with any of the damn power-ups? Bro, what? So then how do you get rid of the power-ups? What the heck? What kind of okay, that is that's annoying. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I just don't get any power up? Is that this whole thing? That surely can't be it, right? Because you can't get... I mean, how do you get rid of your power up? What? Dude, this... I'm sorry, that doesn't make any sense. That's it. We're going to have to watch a walk through. So it's a secret ledge? How the hell would you know to go there, bro? Well, I mean, sorry, the secret ledge for the coins, but how do you exit the level? Are you supposed to press something? Like, I'm so confused. What? Okay, is he pressing something there? That's the shit that pisses me off. Oh my gosh. How do you give the thing 10 coins? That's the question. Up and B at the same time. Okay. I guess, yeah, let's try it now, huh? There we go. Bro, what? What do the hearts do? I made a stream for one. Squishy, what's up? Water should have an L instead of a W on his head. What, for loser? It's been a while. Yeah, it has been, man. How's your day going so far? What are you up to? Oh, if you get 100 hearts, you get a 1-up. Okay, we're gonna try something. Is this... Okay, I had a feeling it takes us somewhere, but I saved it just in case it kills us. It's been alright. Unfortunately, I've been sick over the weekend. Put some Halo 2 on the Xbox OG. Other than that, just YouTube. Nice, man. Is the how's the weather? You're what, on your way to fall, cooler weather over there, right? Not as hot. All right, no more gambling, bro. let's get the frick out of here. At this rate, bro, we are not getting 99,999 coins. I'm sorry, Wario, we are not getting you a planet. It's been pretty decent lately, not too hot, not too cold. It's been quite chilly in the mornings, though. Very nice. At least it's not crazy hot weather. Is that thing chasing us? I don't want to find out. I have a feeling it is. Is it coming? Ah, it is! Go! Whoa, what? What year will it be once you get to Super Mario Odyssey? Oh, the year 2035, man. You touch the spikes, it's like one of those micro games. um, don't touch the spikes, alright. Let's try not to touch them this time, fam. Wait, what the fuck is that? Is that not water? What is that supposed to be? How are you supposed to tell what that is? Like, so imagine you don't play on the color, or it gives you a little bit of color for it, context. But black and white, what was that supposed to be? That looked like water. Wait, the water kills you when it's lava? That's my guess. My guess is it's lava, but how would you know? I guess it's one of those, trial and error, right? Ooh, what console is this running on? It's emulation. It's a Game Boy game. I mean, here's the actual game with my Game Boy, but we are playing on PC right now with Xbox controller. Okay, you're supposed to wait for the whatever it is to come, so it would block the lava. Okay, so yes, wait for it at the top. All right, let's do that. Let's do that, fam. Oh, run! Yeah, at this, I'm gonna save it here. Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody do the Wario crouch. I should be getting the coins, but I'm worried about not timing it right and then... Whoa, frick! Oh my gosh. I should have went above the block. Track of the trade. Get out of those spikes, baby. Get out of those spikes. Okay, maybe stand on the back side of the... Maybe go over, baby? Yeah, go over. There we go. Get out of the spikes, baby. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Oh, go! 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 He's no longer a friend! Go, go, go. Woo. Oh, frick. Wait, why was this exit already open? Yeah, we're not getting a planet, fam. If this game was remade and he crouched, it would have ended terribly. It was supposed to be Trick. Oh, what's his music, bro? Yo, it's giving a little bit of Vector Man, bro. What the hell's going on? The music? One touch with a spike and you done, dude. What was that, dude? Was that RoboCop? What? Oh, you know what? It's when he ricochets off the surface. He like comes up a little bit, like this. Watch. See when he comes up. That's what touched the spikes. I was like, what? Get the... There we go. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not sticking with those coins. Whoa! gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Wait, whoa. Go, 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 go. What the frick was that, man? What are those, like, penguins? Oh, like, fully, like wearing plate armor? What the heck is that crap, man? Wait, what are they shooting out? Dude, what the frick? Do they have, like, udders? What are those supposed to be? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, take that. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Whoa. Wait. Frick. Dude, what the frick? Ain't no damn way. Look at this shit. What the frick? You're supposed to get his underbelly. Dude, what the? How is this? Dude, this boss is like freaking hard for the first boss. Holy moly. Mario can't even, you can't even jump that fast. Oh, okay, well, I guess it's doable. I mean, obviously it's doable. People have beaten the game, but I mean, you know what I mean. Okay, it's actually not that bad. But, yeah, he moves like he's got crap in his pants compared to the boss moving at 100 miles an hour. Bro is OP, seriously. Oh my gosh, bro. Not even to 1,000 yet. Yay. What's next? Mount Teapot. Well, okay, well let's pause Wario there for the night. We beat the first world level area. It'd be a nightmare if the Koopalings ever did that, yeah. Yeah, except when they did do that crap, like Mario was agile enough, but ugh. Anyways, how many Mario games have you completed now? Let's see. Let's pull her up. As we could see here, we've beaten 85 Mario games. And, there's about 400. That was interesting. Can't wait to do more. Yeah, yeah. But anyways, I've been streaming for 3 hours, 23 minutes. I'm getting tired, but it was fun hanging. Got to clean some controllers and hang out. Got to get out the Game Boy and boot up Wireland just to see what it looks like on the actual Game Boy color. And then we got to beat the first world, I guess, in Wario Land. Super Mario Land 3. We're making progress. We got ways to go, but yeah, guys, thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Squishy, Psychog, Nate, Windhelm, thank you for the follow and hanging out earlier. I don't know if you're still here. Carlton for stopping by. Appreciate it. Mason, thank you for being here. Jesse, Cody, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting me, you know. Whether it's Twitch, YouTube, you know, because I know a portion of you guys are watching the stream on YouTube, a portion of you guys are watching on Twitch, so I really do appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, anyways, good night, guys. Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, stay up to date. Watch some YouTube videos I upload when they come out. Come hang out during my stream. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I think my stream's up on the TV in the living room. I think Allie fell asleep, so who knows how loud that was in the living room. What if it woke her up? But anyways, yeah. All right. Good night, you guys. Squishy, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and I will see y'all later.